When is a life worth a riot? When is a life worth a riot? When is a life worth a riot? Young people are like, it's not right, it hurts, and I refuse to keep quiet. And I feel the emotion of anger boil into a rage, but I don't engage because I'm wise enough to know that I should fight it. But a young man was slain, and I don't like it. He was barely old enough to even be considered a man. My people, we used to march in one accord, wait to hear a word from the Lord. Now faith been replaced with finance. What is correct has been corrupted. They say we erupted into chaos. And it's those who sit above us who are unorderly. Officer, I respect you as an authority, but you may have been a little overeager. Or at the very least, you acted improperly, forgot and thought that we were still property, and you was our overseer, my people. When you see Mike Brown's mother, tell her that she's not alone. We will intercede on her behalf by way of the throne. Remind her that Jehovah sees her. Young people, you are a soldier for the Redeemer. Now understand, this is not an isolated incident, but more of a reoccurring theme. And I feel the weight of the Lord urging me to sing about the injustices that pollute the current stream. There's a living water that we can implement. My argument was never that he was innocent. It was just that he was killed. He was alive. They say his hands were in the surrendering position and still 6 shots got peeled. It wasn't right. All the pain you had to withstand. Look all that you've been through so far. And I want you to reply to hate with love. But you say, but they hurt me. And I say, you don't love because they are worthy. You love because of who you are. I am in no way implying that the actions of a few cops represent the attitude of police as a whole. But it does represent that the hate system of racism has yet to loosen its hold since its inception, when it was made for the protection of property and the separation of classes. In certain cases, it makes victor. In our case, it's been tragic. Now I have to ask you, when is a life worth a riot? When is a life worth a riot? When is a life worth a riot? When is a life worth the riot? Young people are like,
it wasn't right, it hurts, and I refuse to keep quiet.
So their rally cry is really them saying, Daddy, why won't you make it change? So they express their frustration by breaking things. Their brother was slaughtered, and their actions were captured on recorders that is played before the nations, that betrays us as unruly fools. But what we really are is future kings. They ridicule and refuse to comprehend that with no man, there's no provision, so he doesn't have the vision to see what his future brings. No daddies to give blueprints, no plans, so they fail. Fathers, help your sons to expand what he understands so he can excel. So when I say this, I have to yell. When is a life worth a riot? My answer is never. Because a life is a light that shines its brightest when we come together. And riot means destroy, and that is darkness. When what we should do is rebuild. Hate killed that boy, and it was heartless. Love is what it takes so we can heal.